that we're collecting, so we will collect the $50 per couple per session, and then we will pay her that fee. Session 1, she's going to do the American Rumba and the Salsa, and Session 2, she's going to do East Coast Swing and Foxtrot. So
This will be at the Pete Thorne Center, right?
it will, yes, in
Good.
the gym.
George,
I'll make a motion to accept.
second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Ayes
Thank you.
carry.
This next collection that we'll go through are summer concert series concerts around the plaza in Central Park. The first one is Lightning Rod and the Thunderbolts. He is blues. And this will be the only summer concert series that will actually be held in Lucerne Park at the new amphitheater. It is the only small concert that we'll have in July because of other large concerts going on around that time, and then the carnival. So this one, we thought we would try out at Lucerne at the new amphitheater and see how the acoustics are, and maybe invite some of our boaters from Pike Lake over.
Okay. Without any objection from the attorney, please continue with items 3 through 7, which are all summer concert series.
They
Thank you.
are. Yep, Zach Day and Magnolia Soul. This is the first concert series of the year, and we do have this one at Central Park Plaza. This is in conjunction with the Lakes Festival. The Lakes Festival does give us $1,300 toward the first act of the season to be part of their festival. And then we've also extended the times on this first concert because the Lakes Festival is going to be having some events going on until 10 p.m. So we are asking them to perform from 7 to 10 instead of our customary 7 to 8:30. And that $3,000 does cover that time. And then it is allotting for the $1,300 from the Lakes Festival.
Okay. Item 4.
Matt Gabriel is a singer-songwriter from Michigan. He will be doing the June 5th concert, which is blues, folk, country style, for $750. And then Quentin Flagg is August 14th. He does oldies. I've seen him perform in town, and he's very high energy. It was a lot of fun to watch him. And he is $800. The Bel Airs is the next one for $750. They do oldies also, a little different style. They're a full band as opposed to just the single. Quentin Flagg is just a single. And this will be in the plaza on August 7th. The next one is the Whistle Pigs. They are big band or brass. They have trumpets and trombones. They're a lot of fun to watch. We've had them several times in the past for $800, and that is my last concert series contract.
George, they've all been presented, items 2 through 7. Do you have any questions or concerns? Or
I don't, and I'll make a motion that we approve all the concert contracts as presented.
I'll second that motion. Any other comments from you?
I do not.
No, thank you. All right, I'll call the question. All those in favor of approving 2 through 7 on the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item.
I have one last item today.
Yes, you do. The
It
grant.
is I'm asking for your approval to apply for the Indiana Arts Commission grant for their 2021 fiscal cycle. The amount of $5,000. This is used to support the summer concert series that we just talked about, but it would be for next year. We've applied for this grant for many, many years now. The amount that we receive is based on not only the grant application itself and how well we score, but the number of applicants each year. So we generally receive somewhere in the 400 to 4,500 bracket is normal, and the last 2 years we have received more than the average, which means that we're scoring pretty decent on our grants.
Okay.
I'll move we approve application for the grant.
I'll second that. Any other comments?
No comments.
Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All right, the ayes have it.
Thank you very much.
Lynn, I am having technical difficulties with my iPad, so I can no longer see the agenda. If George or you could help me with, yeah, thank you. Sorry, it's just locked up. Thank you. Appreciate your help. It's just not working.
Okay, application up next, number 9.
Okay, we're on item number 9. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, so we've submitted for your approval pay application number 11 for the Airport Industrial Park Sewer Expansion Project. The pay application is in the amount of $3,150. The project is moving along at a good pace. It's projected to be done in August, so I would just ask for your approval on this pay application.
George?
I'll move to approve the pay application.
I will second your motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Street Department.
Good morning. Jeff's not available today. I'm here representing him. The street department is requesting to purchase, permission to purchase a paving machine from McAllister Machinery. The purchase is through Sourcewell, which was formerly NJPA. The cost of the paver is $190,583. Funding for the purchase is available through the street department main appropriation for machinery and equipment.
Danny, do you know when Jeff was going to order this machine?
I'm assuming sometime within the next month.
I'll talk to him next week.
Yeah. I know the funding. I understand that.
Okay.
And this was tabled once before, right? So they could do a little more research and due diligence, I think. So well.
Lynn, do you have any other questions?
No.
Do you have any questions?
No, I don't. I was just, this morning when I was looking at it, $190,000, it just, for me, it just doesn't cost, or, I don't want to put you on the spot, Jeff's not here, but I was just thinking that sounds low to me, actually, for something like this. Is that?
I would call it more a medium in between the very small pavers and a big highway paver. You know, if you were
Okay.
to go out and buy a big paver to go out like they do with highways, it'd be about $400,000. You can buy pavers that are a lot smaller, you know, obviously for less. This is a mid-sized machine. It's on tracks. It'll do a lot better job than the tired paver we've been borrowing from the county over the last several years.
Okay.
And it allows us to do some different things that we weren't able to do. Plus, it will still stretches out 16 feet wide, so we can go in and pave it actually 16-foot wide path if we have to, so.
Okay, 16-foot wide. The layman in me, like you say, different jobs. Give me a few examples of what this can
When you
do.
look at an alley basically is 8 to 10 feet. A lot of the stuff is 8 feet wide. A lot of the roads are 24 feet, so you can actually stretch out, do 2 12-foot poles and get a street done. But this machine actually stretches from, the narrowest is 8 up to 16 feet.
Okay,
So it allows us to do various things. There's a couple of streets that we're actually on the paving list for this year that are 16 feet wide. So instead of having to make 2 passes, you can make 1 pass and be done.
okay.
And kind of speed up the process as well.
Thank you. George? any-
I noticed it came with a pretty good warranty and stuff like that. We had 2 different discounts applied. We're ordering it. So, based on all that, I'll move to approve.
Second. Any other comments from you? Thank you.
No, sir. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. All right, George, all those in favor of this request, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Lynn, good?
Good.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, the first one's a pay app for Westler Engineering. This is for the plant expansion project. This is construction oversight and reviewing drawings and submittals and those sorts of things. I don't know if there's any specific questions on the project.
Total's $42,851. Am I looking at the right one?
Yes.
Okay. George?
I had looked it over. I'll move to approve the pay application.
Second. Any other comments, Brian?
No.
No? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. The ayes have it. Thank you, Brian. You have another item?
Yeah, the second one is for Westler also. This is for the sewer rehab work that we've done. We have just a little bit to complete this spring when the asphalt plants open up. And this is just a payment for work they've done through the winter here.
I'll move to approve.
Go ahead. $1,890 is the amount, $1,890. Sorry, George. I'll second the motion. Any other comments before we vote? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jennifer?
So, are we talking about the vehicle?
Yes, please.
So that was an error. It's not HR is requesting to purchase a vehicle. I'm actually representing the mayor's office because Joe is not here today.
Okay,
So that was an error on the agenda, and I apologize for that. So, again, because Joe is not here, I'm representing him to get a different vehicle. The vehicle will be split between the general fund and wastewater, as it's historically have been done for several years. N&J will most likely be the vendor. It will be a prior used vehicle, prior owned vehicle. It's not gonna be brand new, so there'll be a little bit of miles, but will come with warranty. The mayor's current vehicle will be absorbed into one of the departments.
Okay.
Like for an example, the airport has Mayor Wiggins' old vehicle when he got a different one, so. And then also, if you okay it, then we can allow the clerk to be able to write a check or for the title work, or for the plates and everything to avoid any fees or penalties if it doesn't hit those dockets quite right. Kind of similar how we do the utilities.
Yeah, the title and stuff is not the deal, it's just issuing the check for the vehicle,
Yeah,
when we get the invoice.
And he's getting a used vehicle.
he is getting a used vehicle,
15,
right,
yeah.
right. And it's just starting the process of it and,
Yeah. I'll move to approve.
okay,
second?
thank
Any-
you.
Any other comments, Jennifer?
Nope, I
Thanks.
think that's it, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'll
Thank you.
call the question. All those in favor of the request, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Jennifer, we have travel requests
Yes,
as well.
We have a lot of travel requests, it looks like. Clerk, fire, police, stormwater. There actually may be 2 individuals from the police department going to that training in Indianapolis. We thought that there was maybe a name that was missing. Maybe. So I just wanted
Okay.
you to know. I can always bring that back after the fact, but
I think it'd probably be better,
okay.
unless Scott knows, for sure.
No, I just need to think for a second, please.
Big month for fire department.
Yes. Any questions on these, George?
I
or-
don't see any. Most of them are probably pretty important, basic classes and stuff like that for firemen and all that. So I'll move to approve the travel request.
Second the motion. Any other comments, Jennifer?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, call the question. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Ayes have it. Thank you. Special claims, Lynn, any
No, special claims.
claims docket? George?
We do have that, the chain.
Oh, new hire.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
good.
what that
Well, I
was.
was just gonna wait until after the end.
Oh, we-
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
since
Okay.
it was a walk-in.
If it's okay, George, we can look at the claims docket. Are you
And I
okay?
looked that over. Did you see any?
No,
Question?
uh-uh.
I think I had my questions answered, so based on that, I'll move to approve the claims docket.
Second, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. That passed, Lynn. And then Lynn, new item that we need to look at, new hire, change in payroll. Jennifer, maybe any comments here? Thanks, Lynn, and
No,
George
the-
pointing that out.
No, this is a walk-in. I was actually waiting on drug screen to get back for approval, and it got back, and so we're ready to move forward. The 2 officers that you see there, that was due to Officer Dobbins passing, so we are having to fill those shifts, so we're just doing the shift differentials for the individuals, and then we have the replacement, the new hire at the street department that will be starting on Monday.
Okay. Any questions there, George?
No, I'll move, we approve the new hire change payroll report.
Thank you.
Second, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Passed, thank you very much. Anything else, Lynn?
I don't have anything.
Anything from our visitors or department heads? Anything? Yes, sir.
Yeah, in regards to the purchase of a used vehicle for the mayor, is that going to go through a bidding process?
Jennifer, thank you.
It's actually under the threshold
Is that okay?
Yep.
Good, all right. Any other questions? Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll motion we adjourn.
Second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. We've adjourned, thank you.
Let's notice how efficiently the meeting ran today. I don't even think you were here 2 weeks ago.
I wasn't even here by then, yeah, they were still waiting, yeah. Because you weren't